I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Okay.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Discovered conviction? I'm just trying to get familiar with the, Okay, conviction politics. Oof.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier. Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
That's true. Man, my room sucks. Look at this room. Oof. It's nice. Dude, I'm I'm tall. Can I just like... No. Oh, man.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Okay, we can go outside.
French actor Talma as Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty. A fragment of amber.
Ooh. We need 2 more to unlock another effort point. Oh, this place is nice. Man, these suitcases are nice. Nowadays, we just like stuff everything into like a little bag when we travel.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France.
I trust you to be discreet. What's this?
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, 2 great army chiefs.
Inventory full. Oh man. What is it? What is golden thingamajig? Negative alterations.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer. French actor Talma as Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Oh, looks like we can't go outside. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, huh? He has this, but I can't search it. Okay, let's dip. Who else can we... What else room can we investigate here? So that's open. We've been there. What's this?
Sir Jacques Perru.
No. Think there's anything else? I guess we can sit. Sir Jacques Palolo. Devil's Door.
Monsieur Johann von Wulner.
I think we're pretty much... That's it, huh? I'll do another circle and see if we can find anyone.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Where? Here?
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Holy. Whoa. That general guy come back?
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Easy clap. I have a max, though. Is that cheese?
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible. The note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit. I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
Dude, I'm getting so many of these.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Consume it.
These are magnesium crystals, a fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
Okay. Learning a lot here. Let's go pop one here.
Looks like I found a box containing
Should I
some
eat
kind of
one?
white crystals.
Anxiety? Nah, I'm not gonna take your drugs. I'm good. Let's see.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Your mother still isn't ready. For what? To accept her? Well, I mean, let's see.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Carmelite water. What is it? What does that do? The next skill use is free. Huh. It's pretty nice.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Psychology.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister. August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letter. 3rd New November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the...
Well, well, there. Wait, why is there 2 beds? Maybe that's supposed to be on top of that? Okay. Should we eat
Looks like
one?
I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
No. Nope. Nope. Let's get out of here. Okay, so that's Elizabeth's room. Anything else? George Washington's room.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. Alright, let's go down to the first floor, get some food.
Duke Manuel Godoy. It might be better to take a different stairway.
You gotta be kidding me. Can we go into, the Duchess? Nope. Because he's standing there, that's
It
why.
might be better to take a different stairway.
No.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Did her left
Excuse me, Monsieur
eye.
Dervishe?
Why is it so red?
I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother.
No.
Why did she put you through all of that?
I
There
got
must
this.
be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Wait, isn't she?
I want to find out what really happened.
She's immune, right?
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when
So-
I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything. Let me be my own judge.
I know your
Yay!
little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you.
Okay, so we can go to the this screen while we're in like a confrontation. So we can kind of. So she's immune to psychology. So that was a good dodge. Vulnerability to questioning, but we don't have that ability, right?
Don't they?
Some people care about you, don't they? Oh, jeez. mention her sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
Abigail?
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
Yes.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all
Her
for nothing. My whole life was ruined
expression
for
just
nothing.
glitched
So
out.
what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Okay.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Wait, who? It tears like crazy. This game tears like crazy.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master.
You said you would help.
Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Do you got any jelly? Ooh, some water would be nice. Amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Get wrecked.
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away. That is all.
Gimme.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir,
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir.
Yes! You collected 4 amber fragments. Your max Effort points is increased by 1. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Wow, I can hardly believe it.
Yoink.
Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
Yoink.
What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. It can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Ah, well, does sir desire anything else?
Yoink. Yeah, water.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
I mean, I don't really need it that much. That's okay, I don't need it. Do I? Nah. Manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It
Dude,
is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir
Taking
a book
everything
in
from
such
this
a
guy.
pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
it's my book.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
Hand it over.
Now.
Give
But
me
sir,
that book.
Very well, sir. Here you are.
Damn, how did you
May
put that
sir
book in
take
your
good care
freaking...
of it.
Holy...
It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything.
I want some compensation.
me, sir.
Some
Say
coins.
pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
I'll take a Devil's Thorn.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug
guy's
that
the
causes
worst
undesirable diuretic effects.
help
I would advise against sir
servant
taking any.
of all time. I ain't use. You can keep your little. Let's see. What can I find that? May I walk outside?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise sir to pass through the portrait gallery.
Ooh,
May I help sir in any other way?
nothing. Portrait gallery. I'm down. Let's see. What do we got here? Any more stuff? We can sit here. We can chill. That's pretty. Where should we go? We need to go to the Red Salon, which is right here, right? Or no, this is the small salon. Yeah.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall. Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
Yeah, that definitely grabs me. I wonder where you can see this in real life. Where would this painting be?
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny. Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Wow. Holy. Why can't I get invited to things like this? Oh my gosh.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome.
Damn.
I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess,
like a Game of
Monsieur de
Thrones
Richet, allow
dining
me to
hall.
introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick.
Okay, so we know... Who's this dude? He's immune... Napoleon is immune to conviction and politics.
William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My friend.
My friend.
Surprisingly, no Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Cultism. Dude, I gotta remember this stuff, huh? Fiction politics. Fiction politics. Manipulation. Logic. She's too smart.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand.
What do
I
you
should
got?
feel better too as soon as the situation is
There's
settled.
chicken, you got
If
some
by chance
bread.
the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will
Potatoes.
always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Yes. Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I
There's just
appreciate
butterflies,
the same great varieties
you
as
know,
you.
all
I
over the
remember
walls.
the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small
Oh, her
effort
face.
into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas.
It disappeared.
The bedrooms,
The textures.
washrooms, and the classrooms had
Whoosh.
all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
I had a moment of absence.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Maras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Shit.